What is up, wrestling fans? Kayfabe Chronicles with your host JP. It's Wednesday, and you know what time it is. This Week in Wrestling, the weekly segment where I cover the major news that has happened in the world of professional wrestling. Whoa, 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 from house shows to personal demons to just weird stuff involving you'll see who. Lots going on this week, so let's get the ball rolling. Starting off, as you guys probably already saw, I'm always late to the party because I only do this once a week. But Austin Aries, everyone's favorite up-and-coming cruiserweight in WWE, but yet he's been around forever, was released by the WWE earlier last week. A lot of speculations going on to why. A lot of people, said, rumor, oh, well, he asked for his release. He had a bad attitude backstage. He doesn't feel like he was being utilized correctly. Another rumor that I'm going to say a little bit later in regards to a former TNA person is coming over and he doesn't like that. Tons of stuff. Granted, whatever is the real reason, it does suck. I was a huge Aries fan, like back in his TNA days. His WWE, because as you know, I am the cruiserweight guy. I love my cruiserweights. He had a lot of good stuff going. It does suck that he was only really utilized in the cruiserweight division, because I think that if he would have gone up to the other stuff, he definitely could have been like IC champ, US title, like down in there, maybe even up to Universal, because heck, he was the TNA champ for a while and he did a pretty damn good job there. But yeah, whatever the reasoning is, it does suck. But all the best, Mr. Aries. You are the GOAT. You are the greatest of all time, according to you. But it's pretty true. You are pretty awesome. But wish you all the best in your future endeavors, wherever you may head. And I do hope to see you in the squared circle again soon. So, some backstage news. Tyson Kidd apparently, even though he fully hasn't said he's fully retired, even though I believe that he is not going to be coming back to in-ring action, it is rumored from numerous sources that he has landed himself a producer job backstage with WWE. He's going to be kind of mentoring under Raw and SmackDown, living a little bit of both shows. He hasn't really sat and determined any of that stuff yet, but apparently he is working with some of the well-rounded veteran guys to learn a little bit of the tricks of the trade. If he doesn't come back to the ring, it sucks. He was a really good performer. But I do like that he is sticking with wrestling and he is sticking in still with the company in a backstage role, because I know he's got a good head on his shoulders, and I know that he's going to come up with some really cool stuff. So if it is true, all the best, Tyson. Looking forward to seeing what you can do in your new role, and congrats, buddy. As usual, late to the party once again, but if you guys haven't heard, because you've been living under a rock, AJ Styles beat Kevin Owens for the U.S. title at a house show at Madison Square Garden. Shortly after he was named the number one competitor at Battleground for the U.S. title. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, that's stupid, it doesn't make any sense, titles never change at house shows. Granted, history shows that it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's awesome. I like AJ as the U.S. champion. I think it makes a lot of sense. It does suck, because I'm going to miss Kevin Owens as the face of America. I really liked that angle, having like a badass Canadian as your U.S. champion, which was really great. And he was just a really good heel champion. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe he's going to end up in the main picture scene. But putting the strap on AJ is a wise move. People were also saying that AJ lost it the next night. No, he didn't. He still had the belt on SmackDown. AJ is still the U.S. champion. Don't believe crap until you check numerous sources. I too should do that, because a lot of stuff I say is usually wrong anyway, but if I see it more than once, I consider it true. Rumors and speculations as regards to Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, as you know, they had the kind of storyline going on with him lately in regards to, there's a secret, there's a big secret, who's texting Kurt Angle, who's calling Kurt Angle. Couple different things. There is rumor that Dixie Carter from TNA, like I said, someone from TNA that Austin Aries doesn't agree with. See what I did there? Full circle. She did do a couple interviews in regards to Kurt Angle in the past, in his 24 special, the Kurt Angle Homecoming, that was aired on WWE. Watch, it's beautiful. But then they're thinking, we can possibly use her a little bit more. So one of the options obviously is, she's the person texting Kurt, she's the person calling Kurt, because at the end of Monday Night Raw, he's like, oh, I can't let the secret get out. I'm going to tell everybody. And he's talking on the phone. He's like, okay, yeah, we're going to come on next week together, and we'll tell everybody. Love you, bye, click. So odds are, it's a female. I'm not saying that it couldn't be a guy. If it would be, that'd be a really cool storyline. I would like to see Kurt Angle do that. We are in 2017, so it's fully cool. I'm okay with that. That's all good stuff. But yeah, like odds are it's female, so it could either be Dixie Carter, because they do have their TNA background, or it could be Stephanie McMahon, reigniting that little love triangle from like 2 billion years ago. It could be himself. Who knows? Maybe he has a twin brother. I don't know. It could be anything. But yeah, so like the rumor is that Dixie Carter is coming. So if I was to put her in, that would make the most sense. Even though it is very predictable. But yeah, who knows? We'll see what happens next week on Raw. As SmackDown went off the air, Baron Corbin was in a dark match, and the Lone Wolf, the major badass himself, broke kayfabe right after the match. It wasn't aired on TV, obviously, because it was a dark match, but there was enough pictures and some video. Apparently, on his way out of the ring, Baron Corbin noticed a kid was crying in the front row, and Baron Corbin did the right thing, in my opinion. He approached the kid, just to see how he was doing. Calmed the kid down, flash was like, hey, I'm not a bad guy. I'm actually a really nice guy. Picked the kid up. I actually took his shirt right off his back and gave it to the kid as a take-home souvenir. If you guys didn't see it, there's a good shot somebody took of Baron Corbin with the kid. That's awesome. I'm all for the fact that there's two sides to wrestling. You have your kayfabe storyline side and you have your real life side. Like I say, kayfabe is dead. Ever since social media came out, it is. I remember back in the 80s, that wouldn't have been allowed. God, it all started with the notorious curtain call that you guys all know about, when Nash and Hall went over to WCW, they had that big final bow in the end of the ring. Yeah, but back in the day, if you were ever out of character, in public, you would get whipped. I remember reading stories when Bret Hart was feuding with Owen, they weren't allowed to take the same flights. They had to be very careful, for family events, to try to go secretly and separately, because oh no, they hate each other in real life. They can't be seen doing that. Now people take tons of pictures. Prime example is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Bitter enemies on TV. They've been best friends for 14, 15 years, and they still are good friends. You see them, the Kevin Owens DVD, prime example right there. You'll see they still talk, they still hang out. Becky Lynch and Charlotte hate each other, best friends backstage. Bailey does, it's I can name thousands, there's the in-square circle stuff and there's the out-square. But I think that's awesome that Baron Corbin did that. Full props to you, that was the right thing to do. Maybe a face turn. Closing off the show. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to flat out get all political, and if I lose subscribers over this, then so be it. If you guys want to write stuff at the bottom of my wall and blah, whatever. So, Alberto El Patron. Ironically, more news came out today before I shot this, so I'm going to just add on. So pretty much he is under investigation in regards to a domestic dispute with a female companion at the Orlando airport. Many things, many rumors, people are saying it's Paige, people are saying a female fan got too close, there's video recordings, there's audio recordings, all sorts of stuff. But that brings me on to the second part. So because of all this investigation that's going on, Global Force Wrestling, TNA, has suspended Alberto El Patron, their current champion, I might add, in regards to this, until further notice, until things can get cleared up. Now, there's many rumors circulating about this, was it a fan? Is it Paige? Paige's family has tweeted and said, numerous times that they are very concerned for her well-being. She does have... she has been reported with bruises and stuff like that. and Alberto does have a history of short temper and stuff like that. Paige's brother even commented that he's just flat out calling him out, saying that he beats her, but he has the money to cover his tracks. And yeah, just in regards to, they're very, very worried for her well-being right now. If it is, it's nowhere for me to say break up with him. I don't have a say in that. But I am going to say this. In my opinion, no man should ever lay his hands on a female under any circumstance. I don't care who the hell you think you are. I don't care how big you are. I don't care how big your ego is. I don't care if you have tiny dick envy. If you do that, you're a coward. You are worse than scum. You are just above hurting a child. I'm sorry, it's just, I don't understand why people would possibly do that. It's a form of bullying. Me growing up, I was bullied a lot. As you can tell, I'm not a very big guy, so it's something that I've had to deal with my entire life. But it just sickens me that this is still going on. Like I said earlier, it's 2017. When is this crap going to stop? When is bullying going to stop? When is beating up on the opposite sex going to stop? When is hatred towards other races, hatred towards sexuality going to stop? We're all people. We all should all get along. We're all the same race, the human race. So firm believer of innocent until proven guilty. But if it does come out that he is responsible for doing things like that, in my opinion, Global Force should strip him of that title, fire his ass, and no wrestling company should ever deal with garbage like that ever again. Just throwing it out there. But yeah, I'm wishing Paige all the best. I'm hoping that she's okay, and she can, and just everything works its way out, and then she can get healthy and just understand what's going on. And there you guys have it. Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, crush that like button and subscribe for more great videos. Follow us on Twitter using the 2 name tags below, and also check out that Facebook page. As usual, this is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles, and I will see you guys next time.